Hey, New York City retirees, there's a lot going on up there with y'all in terms of not only your pensions, your health care, but also a new New York City mayor coming into office in the new year. And this is the recent news from Google for New York City retirees. As you guys well know, you go to NYC ers.org for all that information about your pension calendar and all things that our NYCers can go to if you work for the city, New York City, as an employee. And this is the retirement system, New York City employees retirement system. For those that are, been following the news up there, Mayor de Blasio was blocked from rolling out controversial NYC retiree health plan this year, leaving issues up to Mayor-elect Adams, and that's Eric Adams. And I'm just going to read a little bit here from the article. A Manhattan judge has blocked the de Blasio administration from pushing through a controversial new healthcare plan, also known as a Medicare Advantage plan, for retired municipal workers before the end of the year, meaning the thorny issue will land on Mayor-elect Eric Adams' desk once he takes office. So Mayor de Blasio administration asked Manhattan Supreme Court Justice Lyle Frank earlier in November to allow the city to set a November 30th deadline for opting out of the Medicare Advantage plan or being automatically enrolled in it, saying there otherwise wouldn't be enough time for new benefits to kick in by January 1. And for the folks that are on Medicare and have Medicare Advantage, those are 1 year long contracts, so they always start on January 1, which means he was trying to make sure that that was in place for the health insurance company, because Medicare Advantage, as everyone well knows, is the optional alternative run by private health insurance companies, and they get paid per enrollee per capita by the federal government. And so it's going to state some of that here, but I'm just clarifying that to you all who are listening as retirees and were worried about the changes, because obviously you don't like change, especially if you like your original Medicare benefits. Okay, moving on with the article, but in an order late Monday, Frank wrote that he could not understand why the new benefits needed to be implemented by that date. After reviewing the correspondence received in the last few days, I do not plan on amending my prior order at this time, wrote Frank, who blocked the administration from rolling out the new plan in October after a group of municipal retirees filed a lawsuit claiming it would significantly water down their health care coverage. Well, in many ways it would, because as if you look up on YouTube, all Medicare Advantage plans have a lot more back-end spending when it comes to your health care, when it comes to your max out-of-pocket, also known as MOOP. For major services, like you're going to the hospital, like you need a per day for a skilled nursing facility, or a outpatient under Part B, and those things can go as high as $7,600 for in-network, $10,000 plus for out-of-network, or if you're on an HMO, those are limitless when it comes to your medical claims bill being paid. So you could have a lot of risks there. So that's why many retirees that are on original Medicare, which is what the 250,000 retirees are currently on, they need it the most, especially if they're already having most of that health care paid for at 80%, as we well know, Medicare A and B covering medical bills and supplies. Okay, so let's go on a little bit further. As a result, Adams will have the ability to pause or alter any potential de Blasio proposal that gets the green light from Frank before then. The de Blasio administration has contended that the new Medicare plan, also known as a Medicare Advantage plan, would save city taxpayers $500 million a year, because it can be bankrolled by federal dollars to a larger extent. That's what he means by federal dollars, it's because Medicare Advantage insurance companies, private companies, get paid per enrollee per capita from the federal government, because Medicare is a federal government health insurance program since 1965. But there has been Medicare Advantage that has been the optional alternative, and that's what he's talking about. He's not talking about the original Medicare, and that's why a lot of seniors are very worried about the change, because they may have pre-existing conditions where they need to be able to have those services paid for at the same percentage amount, 80%, where across the board, if it's medically necessary. And that's not the case with Medicare Advantage, because they are run by private health insurance companies that have the ability to use prior authorization, which means you need to be able to have authorization from your physician, primary care physician, doctor, specialist, for certain procedures, like just simple procedures like cataracts, or just, how about a shoulder surgery or knee surgery? There's 800,000 knee surgeries per year, and a lot of Medicare Advantage plans require prior authorization. Original Medicare does not, as long as it's deemed medically necessary by your doctor. Okay, so off on that rant and back to the article. But the coalition of municipal retirees who brought the issue to court say that the new plan could result in losing access to certain services and medical procedures. That's correct. That is very, very correct. For many folks, they may be losing those services because it's based off a network. A Medicare Advantage plan is a network-based plan. Original Medicare is the federal government fee-for-service plan that all providers that are accept assignment, about 98% of the U.S. healthcare system, which is over 1 million providers. That includes your physicians, PTs, OTs, specialists. Many of the folks that you rely on are accept assignment and also accept payment. And even if they don't, they can still bill Medicare. Did you know that even if they don't accept assignment, they're still federally mandated by law to bill Medicare, even if they don't accept Medicare as payment in full. They can still bill Medicare at a lower percentage, like 95% in some cases. All right, so with that said, the coalition also argues that the enrollment guides sent out to the city's roughly 250,000 municipal retirees are marred with factual errors, and the court must thereby slam the brakes on the implementation until there's a clear picture of what the new plan will or will not do. That is pretty good news, because all the news that I've been hearing before was that the plan's going to start January 1st, 2022, and all these seniors have to make a decision, like forcing them into a decision. A lot of retirees, seniors, folks that are already on Medicare do not like change. And when you force them into change, or you force or pressure them into something that they do not understand, that's where you'll get a lot of backlash. And de Blasio is finding that out firsthand. So just to finish out here, Steve Cohen, an attorney representing the plaintiff retirees, said the administration's bid to rush the plan appears aimed at boosting de Blasio politically. So you can think whatever thoughts with that, but in short, the folks that are retired, you get a little bit more respite and from the actual change, which is very, very good. You get to keep what you have. So if you listen to a prior video of mine where you can still stay on Medicare, guess what? You can still stay on your plan until Mayor-elect Eric Adams makes a final determination with his administration. But if you want more news about what's going on in Medicare, I'm going to be doing a lot more of these on my channel. So you can go to Medicare Savings and you can type in Michael C. Fischbach, and that's my channel, and you can literally see some of the comments here from some of our clients not only in New York, but also throughout the U.S. of how we're able to save them their hard-earned retirement dollars. So you just go to YouTube and you literally look up my channel, Michael C. Fischbach, Medicare Savings. So if you have any questions about this article, about what's going on in New York City, or if you can leave us some feedback on this video, on your current situation, what you're hearing, this would help out your community out there of retirees to stay informed and up to date with what's going on with your health care in the new year. So take care. God bless.